Yeah, yep,
Let me
it says live.
then.
Let's all post on our thing. My phone is like broken, so yeah.
My phone is so slow. But
This is mine right now. You can even, yep, yeah. See, it's like closing by itself. Let's see.
now I gotta get the.
Is it all public and everything?
I'm about to check. I think it is. Yep, it is.
Okay, cool. Is it all and everything? Right, sweet. 3 viewers. Nice. Sorry.
It's in my bio now. So
I'll put it on my bio when my phone starts working again. But yes.
okay. Let me see. We have 2 viewers, but one of that's mine. So
Well, one of them's mine, so it's all us right now.
okay. Well, we have 3 now. Okay.
Sweet.
We'll get like a couple.
Okay, well, let's talk about something. Let's talk about Zlatan officially going to Man
Yes.
United.
That is very good.
I enjoy seeing him in the red. He looks good.
Yes, that is. People have been waiting for that, definitely.
People are all of a sudden becoming United fans too now.
Yeah, like this season's gonna have all the United bandwagoners, but it's okay.
It was like with Leicester too. But there's more people like supporting them because they were underdogs, not necessarily that they're going to support them forever.
Yeah, like every season I pick a team that got bumped up to this league, to Premier League, and Leicester was my team, I think 2 years ago. I think it was. And so I've always kind of liked them. Last year I had Watford, and they did okay, but
Yeah,
okay, so
I liked
viewers.
Bournemouth. I liked their story, like how they bumped up like 4 leagues in 6 years or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I was going to show a couple of my gloves that I recently gotten because tomorrow I'm finally doing some video. So,
Don't get injured again.
yeah, it's been a long time, but okay. So I'm gonna start
I'm gonna go show some of the gloves I got too then. Oof.
with a new pair of gloves, Agile Goalkeeping I got. I've actually already used these, but they're really good. I used them for like a ID camp I went to, and so they're very good. Yeah, and next I have 2 pairs of Aviator Sports. This was the Hybrid Pro glove. This is the Viper Deluxe glove. That's one of my favorites I've used. And then I have Aviator Light Bright Halcyon, I think that's how you say it. I haven't used these yet, but they seem really good.
Rieta is killing it right now with their colorways. I really like the look of all their gloves.
Yeah. And then this pair I got a long time ago, but I never got that review out, I don't think. So, tomorrow. Okay. So, I guess we're going to start with some questions that were on the Instagram post. Okay. So, one person says, do you goalkeeper? Yeah. And then what team do you play for? So, do you want to start? Or?
What does it mean, the first part?
I think it just means like what team are you goalkeeper for?
Oh, well, I'm not doing club anymore or right now or at all. I'm only doing school, but I'm not gonna say my school because, like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I play for my club team, Liberty Point, in North Carolina. So, if any of you guys might know them, you could. I don't know. Okay, so next one is what goalkeeper inspires you?
Um, I like David De Gea.
Yeah.
I like Ashlyn Harris. Like, actually inspiring me is Ashlyn Harris just because of her whole background too. Like, I like how she like had a really tough background and got to where she is now.
Okay. I'm not really sure who would inspire me. I haven't really thought of that like that way. Like a role model. Yeah, like I don't know if that inspires me. But like you said, David Hay is really good. So, um, what's your favorite glove brand? Or what's your favorite brand of gloves to wear?
Um, I like
Like,
West Coast Elite Sport. I like to wear those.
yeah, I like to wear. Well, that agile goalkeeping. That's like kind of like my favorite. But I also have West Coast and Aviator. So those are probably some of my favorites.
Do you want to put your
Okay.
Snapchat out there or no?
Sure. I
Alright.
have to look at my map actually because I don't know what mine is. But
I'll put
uh,
mine first.
hey,
How old are you guys? I am 14. I'm actually turning 15 in 12 days, and I think you're 16.
yeah, I just turned 16 2 months ago now.
I'm so close yet so far away from driving.
Okay, well,
Um,
I'm gonna put my Snapchat in there and then I'll get back to questions. I don't
Alright.
post.
How old are you guys? I am 14. I'm actually turning 15 in 12 days, and I think you're 16. Someone on my Instagram said, "What was the first time playing goalkeeper like?" I don't really remember because I was too young.
I played for like a rec team, and I was probably 8, maybe 7. I don't know. I don't really remember. I just had pictures. But that's probably bad then. So
I was like one of those rough and tumble type of little kids, so I liked, you know, that goalkeeper was more rough than any other position.
yeah. Okay, let me get back to the questions. Okay, what age did you start goalkeeping? I guess that's kind of the same question. But I'd probably say started I was 8. So
Yeah, it's type of thing where like you're in that rec league where they play any position, so you just sort of lean towards that.
yeah, like when I was 8, I played goalkeeper, but then I went back to playing like defense, and I actually didn't start playing like consecutively until maybe 7th grade. Yeah, so that was like the first. So it's been like what 4 years now that I've played like worked at it. Okay, what's your favorite memory of goalkeeping?
Um, you answer first.
I guess my favorite memory is like kind of recent because my team played in a tournament of champions tournament or in like Raleigh about 2 years ago, and we went all the way to the finals, and that was really cool. I thought since I did pretty good in that tournament. So that's probably one of my favorite memories.
I think my favorite will always be when I was 9 years old and saved a penalty when I didn't even really know what a penalty kick was. I think that's my favorite. Um, on the chat says, if you could play for any team, what would it be? I'd play for the Orlando Pride.
I don't know. I mean, that's a hard question. There's just so many teams. I mean, the ultimate team would be like Manchester United, but that's kind of like crazy. But
they don't have a women's team, which I'm kind of mad about. But
like Manchester City and Chelsea and Liverpool and Arsenal and all of them, they have a women's team, but United doesn't. I think that's that. But
have either of you been watching the Euros? I have, yes.
I have. I've watched more of Copa, but now that Copa's over, I'm watching more Euros. So.
For a while, it was kind of like during the day, it was all Euros, and then at night, it switched over to Copa for me. But yeah, I kind of prefer the Euros though, because I like European soccer better than like sort of the style that's over here. That's just my thoughts.
Okay. Why did you decide to become a goalie? Did you start in a field position?
Well, I decided to because my brother at the time was playing soccer and he played goalie, and I always wanted to kind of like follow him around, so I started then. And I did play field too. I still do play field.
Yeah, like I started playing like midfield, but then I went to defense. And then finally, my 7th grade year in middle school, one of my friends was like, yeah, you need to try for goalkeeper. We just need another keeper. So I tried out, and then I ended up playing that year and just kind of liked it ever since now. It's kind of good. Okay, what's your favorite part of being a goalkeeper?
It's different than any other position.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoy it just because, I don't know, that's a hard question. Like, when people ask you what's your favorite part about it, it's just kind of like everything, I guess.
It's just kind of like it's different than anything else. Like for me, like if any field players are listening, don't take this the wrong way, but I feel like goalkeepers have to work just a little bit more because they do need foot skills. You get to pass back, but like you also have to have the strength to get a lot of shots.
Okay, so we have some more questions off the comments on the YouTube stream. What do you think of Messi leaving the Argentinian national team? I kind of understand it because he's been in 4 finals and hasn't won either or any of them. But I don't know if that would make me want to quit the national team altogether. I think he's really in his prime right now. So I don't know. I wish he would.
Like I understand losing the 4 finals, and that could like have a lot on a guy. Like it's a lot to handle. And I understand why he wants to leave. But the thing is, a lot of people have been talking about Ronaldo when this happened and being like, Ronaldo's had, what is it, like 1 final and hasn't quit. Thing is, like, Argentina is supposed to win. Like, they're actually supposed to have a chance, whereas Portugal's, like, iffy more. So I don't know. That's just what I was thinking. When you have so much pressure that you're supposed to win, then it sort of isn't so much fun to play anymore.
Yeah. Messi or Ronaldo? I'd have to say Messi. I'm a
Ronaldo girl, to be honest.
How do you get companies to send y'all gloves to review? I don't know. It just happens. Sometimes they contact me, and then sometimes I'll contact them. It just kind of works out.
Yeah, you got to show the companies like why you're worth it.
Yeah.
What kind of annoys me is when people randomly go to companies and are like, hey, just send me gloves. But it's like, why? Because that person, yeah, maybe they're on a really good team, but there's no way for them to promote it to other people to get their gloves. This is why companies send people gloves. Where like me and you, we are actually making reviews and like we have Instagrams and we're trying to promote a good glove. Like if you send me a solid glove. So that's basically it. You have to have a way, you have to be like worth something. That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, someone's watching Belgium and Wales right now. I should really watch that, but Wales is winning 2-1 now. I guess they're asking who we want to win. But, I mean, I haven't really paid attention to either team. I guess I want Wales to win.
I want
So,
Wales to win because I do like Bale, but I'm not a fan of Belgium.
yeah. If you can be a goalkeeper for one day, who would it be and why? Um, I don't know. There's so many goalkeepers.
They're asking the hard questions.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't really want to be a dude, but to
Yeah.
be quite honest, they kind of live the better life because they get so much more money.
Mhm.
Who do you think will win the Euros? I'm going France all the way.
Going Iceland. You're gonna win
No.
it. You're gonna win it.
I think I've called France from the beginning and I'm sticking with it. They're going all the way.
I mean, I like France, but like I'm cheering for Iceland. Like they're supposed to be out already, and
Yeah,
they're still in. So
they're
I
like
hate
another
for next.
De Gea or Sergio Romero.
They play each other, so that should be good. Yeah. Okay. What were you gonna say?
De Gea or Sergio Romero.
Definitely Daya. Definitely.
I went De Gea, but Romero is really good too.
Yeah,
Um,
he's got. Like,
but the goalkeeper training at United is really good, so he's good if he plays or not. Um, how do companies react when you ask them to review gloves?
most of them are like, "What can you do for me?" or something, or like, "How is it gonna benefit me?" They want to know like what you plan to do before they just like give you gloves and
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean, it also depends on the company on whether they want a review done, whether they want promotion. Some of them are just like, hell no, and then some of them are like, oh yeah, sweet, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me go back to the questions on my Instagram because we had a lot of those. Who do you think is the best goalkeeper in the Euros? Mm,
Honestly, I have no idea who's still in.
yeah.
Um,
Like De Gea did really good, but he had that one game where he was like not very good at all. But I don't know if he'd be the best or not. He was doing pretty good. But
I feel like some of the keepers that we expected to be like amazing and show up for the Euros didn't really do that.
yeah, like honestly, I don't really know because I didn't watch Euro group stage, so I didn't really get a chance to see all the goalkeepers because I watched Copa group stage and all that just because the US were in it. So. But I mean, okay. With correct positioning, are power dives necessary?
Depends on the shot.
Okay, yeah, I get that now. Okay, but yeah, probably depends. Um, who is your most underrated keeper? Hmm.
Joe Benton. Orlando City. He's saved our butts so many times, and I just feel like he doesn't get recognition.
I feel like all MLS keepers don't really get recognition, honestly. Like, because
Yeah,
there's so many good ones. And, like, I know now that Tim Howard's in MLS, and he'll probably get recognized so much that the other keepers will just kind of, like, go under him now. Like, everyone's going to think like, he's the best just because he's been in the higher leagues.
yeah. Like honestly, Joe Bendick, nobody talks about him. Like no newspapers or anything. But he's legit saved our butt from losing so many times. It's unreal.
Mm-hmm. Okay, why did you start with Instagram? In parentheses, I love your account. I started a summer ago, maybe I think it was 2 years ago. I started. I was just kind of bored, so I just decided, hey, I'll just start an Instagram, and it kind of did. I've done it ever since. But like over like this past couple months, I've been really slow on it and thinking like maybe I don't want to do it anymore, but maybe I still will. I don't know. But
I started it on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. I remember that. And yeah, same. Like Instagram just isn't as fun to me anymore. I'm more focused on YouTube and stuff. Because for me, Instagram just like you just post a picture basically. Where YouTube, you have to like put time into your videos and uh, you like create a video from nothing. You know?
yeah, I've always like not been great at the videos, so like I haven't done as much as obviously you have because you've done a lot.
Yeah, I really like video editing. Like some people just hate it, but it's something that I like, so I spend time.
Okay, who do you think is the best goalkeeper blocking PKs? I'm not really sure because I mean, blocking PKs, there's not like. I mean, I guess there is skill to it, but it's more of like picking like the lucky side or something. I feel like that one would be like the best.
I don't really know for me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a personal trainer to help you with goalkeeping?
I don't, but because there's like no one, there's really no like trainer like in the city I live. So if I wanted like someone, I'd have to like go out like an hour away or something.
Yeah.
No.
At one point I did, but then I don't. So I'll probably get one in like August again.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Which professional goalkeepers follows you on Insta? Who top three do you think will be the next talented goalkeepers in the future? With the first one, I have a lot, but like one of the majors is Iker Casillas, and he follows me, and so does I can't think of him right now, but that's like one of the major ones.
I have no idea if anybody follows me. I don't
I
really.
usually check a lot, but I don't check as much. So. And then top three who would be the next talented goalkeepers in the future. I can't remember his name, but honestly, the like
Kid
18 or
from
19
on, right?
plays for
Or what's the
what?
team? What's the team where the 16-year-old is on?
Yeah, I don't
16.
know. I can't remember the team. So if anyone knows that, put it in the comments because I can't
It's
remember.
Gianluigi Donnarumma.
Yeah, I just don't know who he plays for.
Plays for AC Milan.
Okay, that's right. But yeah, I think he's gonna be really good soon. Um, I don't know if he's like number one or something, but for other ones, I think. Let's see. Mm, what do I think? Like, cause there's so many like Premier League keepers right now that are like young, but like they've been already playing for a while. So, but he's like one of them. Okay.
I think this guy AR.football wants us to check out his account. He's commented it like 12 times.
Oh yeah, the one that helped me with my videos I started making, which is very helpful.
There, followed him.
This person asked how to get a scholarship for soccer, and he's junior or he's a sophomore. I don't know, but it's really hard to get scholarships. Like, cause I've been doing this program right now that'll help me get like signed for a club, and it's really hard because like if they like you, they can't start talking to you during a certain time, depending what like division. And then some divisions can't give scholarships; they can only give academic scholarships. So it's really hard right now. There's not like a certain way.
Yeah. There's this girl at my school who she's a junior. She plays lacrosse, but she's already gotten a full ride scholarship somewhere. And she's just going to be a senior next year. So she has another year. Like, it's so great. You know where you're going.
Favorite glove you have reviewed? There's been so many. I don't know.
I like the one glove. Like, I just had a good time wearing that glove.
I can't remember all the gloves I have. Let's like look at them to think. There was a pair of Rayna gloves that were like really awesome. That I never did them a review because they didn't want one. They just wanted to like post about their gloves. So I did that, but that was a really cool glove. I still use it, so it's cool. Let me check more questions.
What's your favorite save you ever made? Oh, well, for me, it was during this past season. There was a cross in the box, and like all of my defenders were scrambled around. So I like tipped it just so that the player couldn't get the ball, and to have like a defender come back, and then the player got another shot, and then I saved it on the line.
I think for me, well, it was like a really recent save actually, and it wasn't even in the game. It was in this ID camp I had, but it was actually kind of two. But the person was coming across from the right, and I was like cutting down the angle, and then they decided to go to my left. And it's like I kind of made those like De Gea saves that people would say, like when you stick your foot out and just kind of goes above the bar, and that was really cool.
Yeah.
But that was probably one of my favorites I made because I thought it was really cool. Although it probably looked really weird, but I thought it looked cool.
Next season, I'm gonna have my dad record the actual games so that I have the footage.
Yeah. Okay. Howard or Guzan? Honestly, I like Howard better, but he's not getting a chance at all. I don't really. I know he took a year off for his family, but I don't know if it's like that he's just not as good, or if like Klinsman's like mad that he like quit Everton or something, because he always likes his players playing like over in different countries. So I still like Howard, but he's not getting playing time. So
Yeah, I think like part of the reason though too is because he's older, but I'm not a fan of Guzan. I just wish we had other options. I know we do have other options, but they're a bit too young.
yeah.
So yeah, I am a Howard fan though.
Mhm. Okay. You guys can comment like topics too, since like a lot of questions have been asked.
Favorite club team? That's easy. Man United.
Yes, Manchester United. I really wish they were coming to the U.S. for the tour again, but they're not. So
I haven't been to a single game.
I went to a game 2 summers ago when they played in Washington D.C. They played Inter Milan, and that was really cool because they came over. I was like in the corner where the flag is, so it was really cool when they warmed up. They were like right there, so that was really cool. Like
Yeah.
seeing them in person. But
Ethan Horvath is another option for the U.S. Yeah, but he's 21, I think. So he was a bit too young, like I said before. Not enough experience.
let's see if there's anything else.
If you do specific goalkeeper training, what do you recommend? What do you mean by like specific goalkeeper? Like goalkeeper, like okay. Handling drills are good conditioning.
Yeah, and then like I know everyone hates like ladders, but those are like really good.
Oh yeah.
And then also you can like incorporate like handling with them too, so
Mm.
that can always be good.
What do you think of the U.S. men's national team performance against Colombia in the third place game?
I don't know. I only watched the first half. I didn't
forgot.
care to watch the second half.
I just feel like if we had Bobby Wood, it would have helped. Was it him that got out? I think so. He had a second yellow or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Ashlyn Harris will make the Olympic roster?
I hope she does. She should.
I want her to, and she definitely deserves to, but for some reason, Jill Ellis has been preferring Alyssa Nair. I just feel like, I don't know, if it's based on the NWSL performance, it should be Alyssa Nair and Ashlyn Harris together without Hope Solo. Like, everyone's like, Hope Solo is the best, but based on her NWSL performance, I don't think she should be included if it was on that. I just feel like Hope Solo doesn't get enough action in the national team because the defenders are so good that she doesn't. I don't know how to phrase it, but I just
have to like come up in big saves.
Yeah, but I do think Ashlyn Harris should make the Olympic roster. It's just a matter of whether she will.
Mm-hmm.
Are you watching Wales versus Belgium? No, not right now. My dad is.
I'm not. So
How do you all feel about Zlatan going to Man United? I'm very happy.
it's amazing. I love that he like spoiled it before anything came out. Like the way he said it, I thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But
I just hope like he continues to perform as good as Zlatan performs for us.
yeah, because I feel like we've gotten these great players, but once they get to us, then they like don't perform good at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like Schweinsteiger hasn't. I know he's been injured, but he hasn't performed like he normally did. I feel like. But maybe that can be fixed now that we don't have LVG. So yeah.
And the guy who asked about the scholarship said, I didn't ask you if it was hard or easy. I asked, how do you get a scholarship?
I mean, it's how to get a scholarship. There's no like one way to get one. You just have to
Yeah.
perform your best and hope that someone out there is watching you and hope for the best. It's really
You have to
about
apply and get in contact with the coach. Or there's on some college, if they're talking about college, it's on some of their websites, like to contact someone to come out and watch you play.
yeah, they have like all
So,
these like recruit questionnaires that you can fill out, and they'll sometimes they'll even contact your coach to like learn more about you. Because that's what they did to one of my coaches, and he sent an email to me saying, "Hey, I got an email about you," and then he told me about it. So, how many ID camps have you been to? I've been to one. I'm about to go to another one, so soon it'll be two. I don't know. Have you any? Wales just scored. Is that the final? Maybe 3-1. I'm guessing it is. Maybe.
I think so. Let's see. It's the 83rd minute, I think.
Okay, that's good.
85th minute. 3-1 Wales.
So while we have this live stream, I'm like at 90.5 thousand followers. So, and I need to do something like big for 100,000. But I feel like just doing a regular giveaway is kind of just like a normal. So I don't know if y'all have ideas about what I should do. If I get to 100, just like put it in comments below, and I'll think about it. Cause yeah, it's kind of crazy. But
The joke on my Instagram has like stopped so much. Like, I just want to give up on Instagram.
I feel like there's so many accounts that like have been made. I feel like when I made my account, there weren't that many accounts.
Yeah. Like, once you made yours, that's when they started coming. And then I was at that point where it was just like getting popular. And then a ton of accounts were made.
Yeah. And also, one thing I was gonna say today, I get all the DMs, but I open them, but I don't always have time to like reply. So like people get like mad if I don't reply. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to like go through them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll try and reply to people. But if I don't get all mad, people, because I'm not trying to be like rude or something.
A lot of people, if they send it where they can't tell if I opened it, I do open it. And if it's like, if I don't want to reply, I just won't press the allow button, and then they can't see it.
Yeah. There's so many times. Some people like DM me with like talking in Spanish or something. I'm sorry, but I don't speak English and I have no clue what they're saying. So yeah. Again, I'm not trying to ignore, but I'm not really sure what they're saying. That was a really good save. Okay. Courtois or Lloris? Um,
Uh, it's a hard one.
yeah.
I'll just go Reese because I don't like Courtois at all.
Yeah, I'll probably go to Reese too. And then, what is an ID camp? An ID camp is basically like an identification camp where you play and like you can play 8v8 games and 11v11 games, and then you have like a technique session. And while you're doing it all, college coaches are just there and watching you. And so it's basically for them to find you to play for their college teams. So that's pretty much what it is. I hope that made sense. Yeah. USA in soccer, it's so bad. Not the big teams, people at the age of 15, 16, 17, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm not really sure.
What's your question? What's your topic?
I'm not sure what the question is.
The younger crowd is actually not bad at soccer whatsoever.
Yeah, like the younger people are the ones that's like gonna be like going to college and going to the pros, and so like
Like we genuinely have a chance with our youth right now.
I know like, people our age in like say England or Germany or whatever, it's like a big soccer country. They're of course they're gonna have like a little up on us because they have all the soccer there and it's respected and you see everyone playing it. But like here it's like honestly the sport of the United States is like either football or like the American sport or baseball or something. Like soccer isn't their sport, really.
But it's growing on a lot of people a lot. Like you see people being introduced to the sport and loving it. But our youth is actually really good. A lot of my friends are absolute beasts, so we'll be fine.
Yeah. I think it'll get better in time.
I mean, the fact that we've only had an actual league here for like 20 something years, while other places have had a league for like 100.
Yeah.
We have to have time to develop like they've had time to develop.
Yeah, if you compare with your teams, yeah, well, they have, like I said, they have more, like, available to them, I feel like. Yeah.
So, I'm doing a vlog today. So everyone say something to the vlog, okay? Comment something below and I'll film it.
I'll be right back, guys. I have to do something really quick.
All right. Okay, so everyone say something to the vlog right now, and then I'll have it here on my camera for millions to see. Because if you guys didn't know, I got a YouTube channel. Go subscribe to it. It's Rayna VB. Yo. All right, now we're getting some comments saying, "Hey vlog, hi to you too. You're gonna make it onto my YouTube channel. What is up?" Yes. Yeah, there's only one person that said, "Hey vlog." But anyways, if you guys don't know who I am and you're just coming from Goalkeeper's channel, I do my own videos. Here, one sec. I'm getting this. Hey vlog, what's good vlog? Hey, what's up? Hey. So right now, don't zoom in. That's bad. Right now, I am on a live stream with Emily, as you can see right there. And so yes. Rayna, say me gustan las pollas. Hey, what's good? Okay, that was fun while it lasted.
I bet that means I like chicken.
I thought, no, isn't pollo chicken?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I don't know what pollo is, like girl chicken or something.
I'm not sure, but
Here, let me look it up. I make sure I didn't say anything too bad.
I know it's I like. I just expand.
Oh no, don't say that. Never mind. I didn't say that. um, oh, that's a bad word. Okay. Joe Hart or De Gea? De Gea, obviously. Obviously.
Yeah, they definitely.
Um.
Now we have like 8 people watching. Yeah, at one point we had like 18 people.
He said, but De Gea fucks up a lot. Yeah, but I like him. It's okay.
He's more consistent than Joe Hart, honestly. Except for like, okay, so I know he's had a rough like last 2 games with Spain, but I feel like people criticize him on that, and they don't realize how well he's done for Spain in like other games in the group stage, and how well he's done for his club. So I think he's really good. I'm not just saying that because I like him and like United, but like on like ability level, he's really good.
Yeah, I liked him before I liked United. Because like I didn't know what team he was yet. Like, oh yeah, United. But that's because also Van Persie was on United at the time when I started watching professional soccer, football, and I'm half Dutch, so I chose United. By the way, that's my story.
I don't know. I just like my uncle watched United, I think, so I just started watching it with him. I'm not really sure why. I just kind of did, and then I liked them. So ever since. Buffon or Neuer?
I'm going Buffon because I think Neuer is overrated.
Yeah, Buffon definitely. I like De Gea, but like he lets go of the balls a lot. I think he did that. I don't know. I think like 2 years ago he did that a lot. He would knock it down and then pick it back up. So that wasn't like the best. But like now he punches it away very like pretty decently. But I mean everyone lets go of balls sometimes. So
Bravo or Navas?
Probably Navas.
Yeah, I'm a fan of him.
Yeah, I think he's better for Real Madrid. So. Okay. Okay, now we have 6 viewers. Okay.
Come on, guys. Tell
I
everyone.
have some questions too, so it doesn't get like boring.
So, what are some updates going on in your YouTube, Instagram thing? I guess.
Wait, what?
What are some updates going on in your YouTube / Instagram, that sort of thing?
Updates? Like, what do you mean by updates?
Like new things coming. I don't know.
Well, I started doing all these videos. I posted one yesterday I think it was of Newer, I think. And I posted one today. And so I've been doing those a lot. And I'm trying to plan a glove giveaway. Because when I got 90,000, but I haven't gotten a response yet, so it hasn't happened yet, but should be
You could
coming.
try messaging Christian or Paul from Keeper Stop.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Yeah, I'm about to get gloves from them from, I think it's Tudo Goalkeeping.
Oh, yeah, just sent me some. Got him.
What is the best save y'all have ever seen?
There's a lot of really good saves. You can't have me narrow down all of my sight to one single save out of the hours I've watched.
Okay. Buffon has always been consistent in his career. It doesn't matter about the trophies. It matters on how your performance is. Newer is too overrated. Yeah, I agree. I mean,
Who in the
like
Euros?
trophies like symbolizes things, but I mean, it depends on how you really perform. But yeah,
Why do some keepers have two pairs of gloves, one for warm-ups and one for games?
I don't. I don't know. I have two pairs. Well, I have two pairs I use, but not for warm-ups and games. I have one I wear for practices and then one for games. But I don't
Um,
know about
I don't really have a preference on like how many gloves I bring. Like sometimes I bring one pair, sometimes I bring two, just like I don't know, whatever mood I'm in. But the reason for the warm-ups and for the games is if you accidentally or if you get your gloves dirty during the warm-ups where the grip disappears because all the dirt covering, and then you have a fresh one for the games, or if you get like sweaty in the warm-ups, and then
Mhm.
you have a again fresh one for the games.
Yeah.
If you couldn't play goalkeeper, what position would you play and why?
Hmm. I always thought like striker's cool. I
Um,
don't know.
well,
But
my coach at school, because we had have a second keeper who like only plays keeper, so he would put me as left mid, and that was fun. I actually scored a screamer from there.
that's cool. Like I practiced my shooting a lot during school season, just because my team wasn't as good. And if we had like went up a couple goals, I'd go in as striker. But it never happened. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Should I report the guy in the comments?
it's up to you.
I don't know.
Resisting. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Any more questions? I might have skipped a few or one or something, so I'll look back.
Finger saves or no finger saves? What's good about using them? I'm a no finger save type person, or if I do wear them, then I wear them on a finger that's injured.
I used to really like finger saves, but now I don't like them because I feel like it's easier to catch a ball without them. I don't know. It's just like my opinion.
And it's also less restricting because it's harder to move a bit with them
Yeah.
on. So what's good about using them? It protects your finger from going backwards all the way.
Yeah. But I feel like the thing is, like, I had a friend, like my neighbor, she plays goalkeeper, and she had finger saves, and her finger save broke, and she broke her thumb. So, like, some clubs have, like, weak finger saves. I mean, it's just, I don't know.
Now you're like, it broke and she broke her thumb.
Broke a thumb. And that's never happened to me or anything similar has happened to me. But
Have you tried the Tudo goalkeeping gloves? No, I have not. I am testing a pair of GI6 gloves right now, and then I'll be testing the Tudo when I'm actually abroad in Singapore and Bali. So I won't be testing those till like the 14th.
that's cool. Gosh.
Yeah, my uncle lives there, so he's getting married. Yeah.
Trying to. Okay, I just blocked that person because, yeah.
Yeah, I just saw.
Okay. What can we talk about? Does anyone have any hold up.
How about this? Like, what do you see yourself doing in the future? Like, do you think you're gonna go into something having to do with soccer type of stuff, or do you think it's gonna come to an end?
Okay. Did you already answer this one? Or
No, I haven't.
okay. NYCFC or New York Red Bulls?
Red.
I like NYCFC better. So.
Red Bulls. Because NYCFC reminds me of Man City because it's owned by the same guy, and I don't like Man City, so
I don't like Man City, but I like the players on NYCFC, so I kind of like them.
Also, they were also an expansion team like Orlando City, so naturally, they're kind of like some rivals to us, so you could do better. But just as a reminder, Red Bulls beat NYCFC 7-0 last time. So just saying, just saying.
Okay. Have y'all ever nutmegged anyone on a game? Like on a
Yes.
game? Or?
I was actually back defending and I got the ball back and just went right through her legs because she was annoying me the entire game. Like you have that one person on the other team that just them annoys you. Yeah, got it right back.
I haven't done it to anyone in a game, but like during practicing, like my coach and like my team had this like thing like if we nutmegged him, he'd have to like run our field. And our field's like the college field size, so it's bigger than normal fields that we play on. So I nutmegged him a couple times, so that was kind of funny.
Nice.
But,
Renat gloves. Have you tried them?
I have tried them, and they're pretty good. I like them.
I have not.
They actually sent me 4 at once, and that was crazy. So I was like, how am I going to test all these out? But they were really good. I've used all but one because it didn't fit, so I couldn't wear those. But they seem really good. Okay.
Oh, story time. Okay, so I was at the Orlando Pride game watching the Portland Thorns and Tobin Heath, and if anybody knows like my channel, you know like I'm like okay, Tobin Heath, like okay. So she was in front of me because not a lot of people were there because it was storming that day, and so she was in front of me because I sat on the front row. Like my seats are on the third row, so I just like jumped to the front, and she was right there on the field, and I yelled, "Tobin Heath, I love you." And she didn't look at all. I know obviously she was playing the game, but I yelled it so incredibly loud and she didn't like move whatsoever. So that was pretty awkward. Just saying, true story. Yeah. Everybody looked at me. Yes. Okay. Okay. What level of youth soccer are you playing? Rec, competitive, state, cup, or academy? I'm not playing any.
It's not a rec team. It's like I don't know, like what you would. It's not like a state team. Like state teams, like the ODP stuff. I don't do that because I don't really have time for that. Honestly, like I don't have people do that. Like that's a lot. But I have like I'm like in a classic league kind of, or I can't remember if it's called classic or challenger or something. It's one of the two.
What cleats are your favorite?
I like Adidas, honestly.
My exact favorite model is the Nike Mercurial Vapor 10s. They're the most comfortable shoes ever. Just
Yeah, I'm about to get a pair of concave. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. Like they're cleats.
Yeah.
I want to get sent a pair of theirs, and they seem pretty nice. So I'll have to let you guys know how that works out.
Are you from Orlando? Me too. That's awesome. The Orlando Pride are pretty good. Yes, I am from Orlando, born and raised. Orlando Pride are pretty good, and they're awesome. And Alex Morgan, Ashton Harris, the entire team. Just, yeah, true story. Okay.
Okay.
How do you feel about the One Glove Pulse NGT goalkeeper gloves? Have you tested those?
I haven't.
Okay, well, I have, and they're like my top 3 favorite gloves ever. They're really good. Like when you receive the glove, you don't think that the grip is going to be good, but then I brought it out to the field and I was actually palming the ball, and like my hands aren't that big or are not that strong. So they surprise you for sure. They're good.
That's cool. I was going to try theirs. I was about to, but I never did. So we'll do like a couple more minutes or 2 minutes or however, but we can
Okay.
end it pretty soon if you want. Have you ever celebrated so much in a match while watching a match?
Yeah,
I'm
I've
pretty
obviously
sure.
celebrated a lot in and while watching. Like if your teammate scores a goal, you want to like congratulate them. While watching a
Yeah,
match, if your favorite team scores a goal, you kind of want to just scream your head off.
yeah.
Um,
Like for the Women's World Cup last summer, my team watched the final together and we watched the first group stage, I think, game, and like we went crazy when they scored and won. Like it was awesome. So that was really cool.
um, yeah, like when I watched the final last year, if anybody had me on Snapchat at that time, like I was actually screaming into the phone. And then yeah, when they scored, um, they're asking what's my second and first favorite. Like I don't really know right now. All of my gloves are over there, but I don't have like specific models on the top of my head. One glove might be my first. I'm not sure. What's my YouTube channel? My YouTube channel is Rayna VB. The title is how you spell Rayna, and then the letters VB, because that's the initials for my last name. I make reviews similar to Emily's, as well as vlogs and other type of videos too. And I also am sort of starting a series called Very Short Films, if you want to check that out. True story. That's another true story. Why do I say that? Okay.
Yeah, there's really cool music short films. I like those a lot.
Thank you. I'm trying another right now, but I don't know how it's going to pan out.
Like, I haven't watched the last one, I think, yet that you did because I've been so busy.
Yeah.
But I watch that after this.
All right.
So.
Nice. Rayna, do you use the stuff Storelli sent you? Yeah, I use the shin pads, and I was using the head guard, but then I actually got injured at a game, and they had to take it off, and then I never saw it again. So, but
I think I
yeah.
don't know. I
Well,
think I
okay.
got sent stuff in them. I'm not sure if I did. Maybe I did. I think I did. Yeah. But I haven't really used it yet. So.
I don't really use the top or the shorts that or pants that they sent me though, because the top is like too tight and the shorts are or the pants are too big. Like it's a weird fit. I don't know. I think it's a man fit. That's why it doesn't exactly work for me.
I think I have the top, and it's like the neck is so high.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like you can see it
Weird.
in your uniform or whatever.
So I haven't worn them yet. Okay, well, if no one else has any more questions,
This is the last chance to ask any questions. All right.
I know someone asked my Snapchat earlier, and I posted it, but I posted the wrong one, I think. So I'll just gotta redo it. And
Oh, Adidas or Nike? Nike.
uh, probably this. Yeah, that's my favorite. Probably.
How did you get your Instagram to be so popular?
Want to answer that one first?
You answer that one. Yours is like 100K.
Almost. Like for mine, I got partners and all, so they like tag me in their photos and give me shout outs and stuff, and that took it a long way. But it just takes time because I've had mine for 2 years now. I think, yeah. So it just takes time, and you have to be committed with it. So
Yeah, like I've gotten someone else because I stopped posting every day. I When I first started Instagram, I committed myself to post 3 times a day every day. And that's how it like started growing because like I was posting consistently and then I was talking to a lot of other accounts, but then I stopped doing all of that and it stopped growing. And now I got Jack, so we're probably gonna change the Instagram name to something else that more people will find because RS_keepers isn't a good name, I guess you'd call it. And so we're gonna change it to more generic, just like soccer. It's not gonna be like specifically keeper stuff, I guess.
yeah. Do you like country music? I love country music. I don't know. People think I'm weird because I listen to country music, but I live like I live outside a country town. Like I don't live in a country town, but I live like right by one. And so like I have a lot of friends that like have country accents, you know? So I love it. I don't know.
I mean, you
I
live in
just
North Carolina, so
yeah.
uh, it depends on the country music for me. It's not all of that because I don't
Like
know.
I don't like all the old twangy stuff. Like that's just annoying. But like the kind of like upbeat and like recent songs I like. So.
All right. Gazan or Howard? I think we're both leaning towards Howard more on that one. Um, have y'all ever fucked up during a game? Yeah, of course. Everyone has bad days.
Yeah. I remember like in the eighth grade game, someone just shot. I mean, it was right to my hands, but I didn't jump. I just kind of put my hands up, and it tipped my fingers back in the goal, and that was the worst. My coach was so mad. And oddly enough, it was against my teammate from my club team, and she scored on me that way. It was awful, but it was fast. Who's your favorite country singer? Okay, so about country, I know a lot of songs, but I don't know their singers. So I don't really have a favorite singer. I mean, I like Chris Stapleton and who else? Brad Paisley's really good. Um, and also like Jason Aldean and them. But there's a lot of good ones.
Is that the last of the questions? Any more questions? So let us know.
Maybe we can always do this again sometime.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to be the end of it because there's just a repetitiveness of some questions. So, my final words are go subscribe to me. I'm trying to hit 1,200 by my birthday, July 12th. So do it. That's my birthday present. It'll be the
Really
best
birthday.
present.
Because
And then, yes. Yes, true story. Okay, your turn. Finish it off.
I want to get to 100K, so let's all try and help me get there and tag your friends and whatnot and let them know about my YouTube channel. And I will be posting some glove reviews in the next week or week and a half, so stay tuned for that. And that's it, right? Is that it for you?
Yeah, that's it for me.
So we will see you guys later and have a good rest of the day.